Today we're in West Jordan, Utah, and we're at a new location that we've never been to before called Calvary Thrift Store. And let's go in and see if we could find anything awesome. I'm excited to go in. I was really excited to go in and see what there was because I saw that they had a lot of inventory in their window displays. This was a very pretty vintage Delft blue jar set with its tray, hand-painted from Holland, and it's currently selling online for about $25. These pretty containers were stoneware pottery made in Japan, and they were a little heavy and had a mid-century modern look. They're currently selling online for $20. I saw this Ray Dunn container, but I decided to leave it. This one just wasn't special enough. It was so funny seeing these empty Coca-Cola and Fanta glass bottles. Some of the Coca-Cola bottles do sell for a really good price. I thought this red True Love mug by Ray Dunn and Princess Cruise Lines was a good buy, but my husband reminded me that I do have quite a few Ray Dunn mugs in my inventory, so I decided to leave it. I did consider this Campbell Soup mug by Westwood. It was not quite as old as you would think, though. It came out in 1997, and they really don't sell for very much money. This was crazy. The store was asking $18.50 for the Small Temptations casserole and $27 each for the larger ones. I did consider this very pretty glass vase. It looked to be signed, which is a good thing, but my dilemma is that if it doesn't sell, I have to be good with keeping it. And I did like the leaves. I just am not that big of a fan of grape art, so I decided to leave it, and at the store did have it priced at $5. I don't know why, but I'm always so attracted to these bread warmers. I have purchased several for resale, and I do have one in my kitchen that I've only used once. Do any of you have any of these bread warmers, and do you use them? And that bunny was adorable. By the way, funny story. When we got home from our trip, we found a bunny camping out in our front yard. I was recently looking for one of these pitcher and bowl sets. My mom had a set, which I figured I'd eventually get one day, and recently I needed it, and the pitcher was missing. We have no idea what happened to it, and the bowl is still there, though. This was a cool certificate scroll. This particular one is a marriage certificate scroll, and I believe they also have birth certificate scrolls. This one was made of pewter, and the store was asking $4.50 for it. These were vintage Illinois salt and pepper shakers. They were made in Taiwan, and they sell for next to nothing. I did like the red bird on the front, though. I believe he's a cardinal. This was a hand-painted glass vase made in Japan. I may have purchased it if the paint hadn't been scratching off and missing. Unfortunately, it was a bad paint job, sadly. This little guy carrying, of all things, grapes, I believe it is a Home Interiors figurine, and they don't sell for very much money at all, sadly, but he was very pretty. I really like this company's wax. I love having it melting in my home because it lasts so long and it smells so nice. It's by a company called Swan Creek Candle Company, and the store wanted $4 for it, which is a good price, but not a great one. I thought this plate was very beautiful. It's artisan made, it's hand painted, and unbranded. There was only one, and I wish there would have been 4 at least. I'm sure they would have sold really well for me. I saw this and grabbed it and told my husband, I beat you to it. He always finds moose wherever we go, and it's the same design that looks just like the Robinson Ramsbottom spongeware, but made in China. I was hoping this Darth Vader mug was in better condition. Sadly, the gilding had worn away. It has a website on the bottom, so it's not that as old as I'd thought. The original ones are worth a lot of money, so be on the lookout. This was a very cool mug. You can tell it was hand thrown, and it was by a company called Cold Mountain Pottery. I'm not sure what the EBMS stands for, but having the date on it as well confirmed I couldn't buy it. Many times my husband and I walk in and out of the store empty-handed because we just don't find anything that is good quality that we either want for our own home decor or for resale. So today I'm going to show you items from my inventory that are similar to the ones that you saw in the store that were perhaps a little overpriced for resale purposes anyway. So anyway, enjoy. Now, I put a moratorium on Rae Dunn items and particularly mugs because even though I've been selling a few lately, I still have a lot in my inventory, particularly mugs. So I thought, I'm not buying another Rae Dunn, and then I came across this one. It actually says Rae Dunn, and look at this. She signed it. It's signed on the back. I believe that's how they come, but with her signature on the back. And it's a little bit more rare because it actually says Rae Dunn and it's signed. So I was excited to find this, and I did pay $4.79, and I think they did not want anybody lifting up that sticker because there's tape all the way across. They wanted to make sure that sticker did not get raised up for $4.79. So I got it, and one recently has sold for $40 online. So I'm hoping that we can sell this one as well. As we were leaving, I was a little bit disheartened because a lot of the items were either really super expensive or they just weren't that great of quality. So I did find this though, as we were about to check out right at the front desk area. I found this, and it was so cute, and it's in perfect condition. It is by Rae Dunn, and it's brand new. It even has this little holster to keep the lid on tight so that it doesn't fall or get broken. And I got it for $5.99 minus our 25% discount. So not a bad price, and it's adorable. And my husband actually said, you know, I don't know if I want to get rid of that. That's just so cute. So we'll see. Did I show you the name? I almost forgot. It says Rae Dunn down at the bottom. Very, very cute. It doesn't say anything in the back, but it's really cute. Love that bunny. So adorable. I was so hoping I would find another Polish pottery cupcake holder or anything really Polish pottery. I love it, and I found, the last time we were there, I found a beautiful cupcake holder. I was really hoping that I could find another piece of Polish pottery that was just so beautiful. This is a Temptations Old World bowl, and it's really nice. It's in green, and I got it for $2.99, and it looks brand new. So I just need to wash it, but it's beautiful. I saw these and I thought they were so great. They are Temptations, and they have their canisters, and they're different shape canisters, different sizes. And as you can see, there's A, B, C, and I don't know if this had, no, it didn't have one, but you can put the lid on either one. There are more canisters that go with this set, and there's also a spoon that's missing. But I thought, why not? These are great, and I'm sure that somebody will want them. And we looked at them, and I thought, okay, this one, it says $7.99, and this one, and they clearly are in the same set, this one says $5.99. And so we took it up to the register, and we asked the gentleman, you know, what's happening here? And he said, I'll give it to you for $5.99, and we also got our 25% discount. So got that for next to nothing. They are so great. And they are the pink Old World pattern. and by Temptations. We always stop at Eddie World in Yermo, California, and we've tried several times to go to the thrift store there called Thrift and More. We pass it every time we go to Las Vegas or Utah, and for one reason or another, we just never get to go in. We're either too early in the morning or too late in the evening. This time we were sure we would get in because we were there mid-morning during a weekday, and guess what? We were thwarted again. I couldn't believe it. They were closed for some reason. It was during the week and it wasn't a holiday. I'm not sure why they were closed, but one day we'll actually go in, and for sure I'll bring you with me. If you like this video, click on this one next.